Hello everybody and welcome to day 2 of the Manchester Invitational. Today we're going to be playing some Rainbow Six Siege. We've got four teams, battling it out today and seeing who's going to come out on top. We're going to have round 1 and 2 as a best out of 1, and then round 3 as a tiebreaker and best of 3, and then we're going to be moving into the grand final and see who comes out on top in a best of 3. The first game we've got for you today is Staffordshire versus Salford, and Staffordshire has Harry as their star player right now, the player to watch, who we're going to be looking out for, and then we're going to have Temp on Salford, who we're going to be looking out for as well. And then we're going to be passing over to the analyst desk a little bit later. We have Dan and John casting to start out, and we're going to be switching them throughout the day. But yeah, we're going to be moving over to the analyst to get a bit of a sort of recap of what's going on today and the first map that's going to be played and how exactly the day is going to go down. They'll kick this day off. So we'll move over to Spawn on the analyst desk.
Hi, welcome to the analyst desk. I'm Spawn. I'm joined with Ollie and Afi today.
But I think there's a clear divide in between these two teams of like who's the more confident one.
Yeah, I definitely think Staffordshire's probably the more favoured out of the two.
Yeah, I think I'd agree.
They've definitely practiced more. Decently good team. I mean, they've got their roles down quite well too. So yeah, I think Staffordshire's the one that'll probably
the one that you want to watch.
Yeah, the one to watch today.
They are coming in as a fairly new team, though. We spoke to them, and they are a new roster. They've not actually they've played some scrim games, but they've not played anything to this level before as a team together.
Yeah, I mean, obviously talking to the teams and stuff, they did say that they were scrimming some sort of T3, T2 teams. So you're going to be looking toward, Prem teams that are looking to make the Prem promo and stuff like that. So you're looking at, you're getting up there in terms of like, competitive level of Siege. So I think that could really maybe carry them through a little bit today.
Yeah, I think they're definitely like one to watch for the Prem promos too. They could possibly make it into Prem relegations, possibly become a Prem team.
Yeah.
We will definitely see this team, I think, later on.
I mean, we've talked about the players to watch there in Salford, but we've also got to talk about the players to watch in Staffordshire. We've got their in-game leader Max. He's not a fragger, which is going to obviously leave him a bit more open to think in these games. And then you've got Harry, who we've been told about, and I think Harry in this game is going to be the star player.
There's a very good chance, like you say, it's always difficult to sit here and say like who's going to be the better player coming out, and you just never really know who that person's going to be that steps up on the day.
Yeah, Harry is one to watch. He is also, I think, from that side will be a lot more coordination.
Map. So for it to all sort of throw down on Coast, known to be a frag heavy map, known to be a map that you don't really need a hard breacher on. It's anyone's. If Stafford get the coordination down and they're able to, get those kills when it matters and deal with the aggression, I think that Stafford could win.
I think Stafford, but for a different reason. I think Majiri on flank watch is going to be huge for that game. Coastline's all about rotations. If you can get a nomad on the board, cut off all rotations, especially on the top floor square, it's very easy to attack that map. I think Staffordshire will do quite well on attack with their, IGL captain duo. And then you've got your flank watch, you've got your supports. I think Staffordshire's taking this.
All right, thank you too, and we'll cut away now to our first caster team. We've got Dan and John.
I guess slowly start to get down into the bathroom.
But it's taken quite.
Oh
maybe.
no!
The wrong way!
Oh no! Lesion takes him down as Breath as Vanquish, known for his Lesion play, goes out for a second frag and does get taken out and tripped
To the support or flex players, so having him gone now is quite unfortunate.
Yeah, Vanquish definitely could have tried to disengage there, just try and back out for a little bit. But he immediately goes for a reswing, gets taken down, so we'll put it into a 4-on-4 situation here. But another player taken down, so the Thatcher's getting absolutely spammed out in Young Ento.
They've not spotted the Valcam. This is a big upset.
Oh, but Angelixi, what is that name? Angel? Angel YX?
I did say you can't read properly, but alright.
But they're already into sight and they get the plant down, but
the swing comes in. He's smoking off the wrong position though. He needs to swing in. Gets taken down by the person by the couches, and the guy in blue dies. That's quite unfortunate. I thought that was in the bag for Salvation playing. Usually don't see him on play and hold down luggage.
He is going for the engagement, and he does get taken down here, so the droning has been effective. And
they're going to retake upstairs. They're playing back inside, it seems like.
But Max,
that's unfortunate. The C4 did not go off.
I think he's might charge to take out the floor. No clue. Alex picks up Nelly. Now it's a 2 versus 5, and This style of play has been a lot more effective for them as Temp picks up the first frag. Now left in a 1 versus 4, picks up a second.
It's a 1v3 now. He just needs no, and he gets taken down by the guy by the pool table. The Yash was first entry on that site, but did not seem to entry through anywhere else. I'm not sure if this Ash is him, so if he just stays there, he's in a prime position to get some kills.
But Max will take down Monsoon here, and they are going to go 5-on-4 here. We're a minute on the clock here. So they have bought out a lot of time, and it's just going to be left to the site execute as all the roamers have kind of fallen back now. Kind of open here, and just going to leave Nelly alone to anchor on towards that B-bomb site. Nate comes out, and Breathless takes down Artsy, but Angel takes down Temp, and Nelly gets another.
That's in. Blue bar, going for the default plant. They just need info, and they can react to that.
No C4 left, so he's not going to be able to deny the
That's
plant
right
like that,
now.
but they are just going to creep on in. The diffuser gets taken down, and that is the round here. Salford pick up 2 now, so all even on the scoreboard, and they're looking to be a lot stronger here on defense than they were at the start of the game. Staffordshire looking to kind of fizzle out there. The pace of their game is just
visual. You gonna change that word, that name, something else? No. Not going that far.
Nope.
Okay, that's
only
fine.
you, not me.
Only me.
But
did he just knife a drone?
Vanquish kind of isolated here. And that heavy roam serve from him is looking to be punished again by Majori here, and he's just swinging around with the bug. So
neither players have yet to do any damage though. This is quite.
Majori's just spent more of his time trying to wallbang than actually trying to take the Angel 1-on-1, and they're gonna try and gang up on him 2 versus 1. And Vanquish.
He's killed so much time. He doesn't know the players on the door.
Oh!
Unfortunate. But he's killed in minute 20. This is.
But Angel comes around for a second, a 2-piece.
He must have seen a punch or something like that, or just knew. That's very unfortunate for
Well,
Sam.
we'll get the admins to get into the room, get the PC checked here. As Majori picks up a third kill into the round here. And the hooker hold has been dreadful yet again for Salford.
Yeah, it started off alright, and that's
but enter!
Oh! Oh, and he pre-fires the wrong way as well.
And they've choked it.
Yes. First,
maybe it was a pity round.
The first hooker hold was fine up until the last push.
Any frags or anything like
that? If he just had any info right now, he can get the freest kill of his life. He actually did get droned out by the Buck. Buck's now going to start making holes in the floor, in the wall. But with no one else up here, it's going to turn out to be another 1v1. And the Buck here cautiously going to the door.
Oh, come on. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no, Vanquish.
Wow.
Well, he's not even tried to take the duel, he's tried to run out. Give himself up here, and Angel takes down 2 for himself, and they've just jumped through the window here.
Another player though.
Finally gets taken down here, 1 versus 4, and Temp. It's on him, the diffuser is going down, and see what he can do, but not enough.
So I mean, the quick plays that they need to make happen a lot early if they want to get this kitchen hole going off. I think that the Twitch just jumped in that kitchen window, just went for it.
Just capitalize.
Yeah. So a position to stop a plan from Aqua.
But Max does take down Vanquish here. Yeah, he's just retaking that Evil Eye map control. And he's looking for a second frag, and he will just step out, and N2 gets taken down. So
he's going
Maestro has come back down, and we'll see how he can. He's just going to cement himself there back into sight. So doesn't want to get too aggressive here, but still.
But the Legion backs off very smartly. Otherwise, he could just get pre-fired now.
But Temp just not. I don't think he's able to find it, and the shotgun comes out. He gets taken down. A bit of PTSD here. And he comes swinging on by, and a clean round coming out from Staffs here. A little bit of a weak start, but again, as these rounds often develop, they just have that late round control and just clinch it out.
The punch holes, the infamous punch holes for the angles. Looking in towards the VIP.
But yeah, Angel takes down Monsoon very quickly on as try to grapple
angle.
on. Very tight angle there. Catches him out and just on towards the site before they kind of burst on in. But they're going to have to double back very quickly, and they're going to have to, I'm presuming, just come through service entrance. But the castle is upstairs already.
I believe.
He's downstairs in security, so.
I believe Sam is by kitchen window. I think he's looking for a pick there.
But Alex takes down N2 through the floorboards, and 30 seconds on the clock. They haven't found that vertical pick they've been looking for, and it goes the other way perhaps. And They're going to have to rush it now. They're just running downstairs.
The castle,
and
the
the
red
castle's
dot.
just waiting. Get
And
took his
Christmas
laser into the
skin.
wall.
Oh, swings
But
out.
he's out here now, and he's ready to take the fight, and he does take down one. He's looking to take down the second here. Is Breathless or Vanquished not ready to rotate and flip that 180 round. And
It's going to be disgusting.
Artsy's, oh,
The red dot as well, and the laser sight. And just then, because they've got no bandit or anything to... Is that an impact trick? He's getting an impact trick. He's getting an impact trick from the corridor.
oh. They are going to take out the other wall, but the player gets taken down, so Lesion doesn't have to impact trick, does take down one, and Angel picks up the second here. So they are just going to clean up here as he gets the pulse C4 onto it, and that's 3 kills going very quickly in the way of Staffordshire, and they're looking to close it out now.
It's quite unfortunate.
45 seconds, and Angel just close it out, and Vanquish is still down.
Yeah, I think Nelly's trying to just entry by
It's
himself.
1v5, and now he's just going to get picked up here, and Angel's just taking them all down. 1 from Alex and 4 from Angel. That's been a very clean round from them, and that's just going to close it out. 7-2 is the scoreline as Staffordshire do pick up that win here, boost themselves up into the upper bracket, and there's just no chance for them.
No chance. So Staff's clearly well prepared. They came in. It wasn't the map they wanted, but they just proved.
Yeah. Oh,
experience.
Angel on 14 frags there,
40.
and Ento on 0. So
Oh.
very different scorelines. Almost
Oh.
going for the James Bond here, 027. So it's not looking too good for Salford as we all move into lower brackets. I don't know if we've got the scoreline from the second game.
You just can't take anything away from Stafford. They did such a fantastic job. Scoreline is 7-2. They took great advantage on their attacks. Coastline, all right, it's an attacker-sided map, so you're going to be expected to win your attacking rounds more easily than some other maps within Siege. But to be able to come out there and to pull off a 7-2 scoreline, you know, with real standout performances as well from players like Angel. I think it was mentioned that he ended up on 14 frags, which, you know, to start hitting those double figures. I think he was playing the IQ as well. And then obviously Max, IGL, on the Maestro. He got a great, I think it was a 3K.
On Coastline.
On Hooker, yeah. He's got a great 3K. And really, I think Salford struggled to take advantage when there was opportunity. They were droning things out, but maybe it's partly playing into the fact that they have got a substitute. But I think the fundamental was that Temp being the IGL and then droning in on Ash, it was forcing him to do a lot of drone work, which then wasn't getting capitalised on quick enough. And you mentioned it, you called it hot droning, where you're droning and then taking, as opposed to just droning and then not actually taking anything. And that's really where Stafford saw, you know, a bit of an opportunity there to waste a lot of time. I mean, we were sat there watching the game on the stream. We were really sort of, I think all three of us were really questioning the castle strats and stuff, and just sort of, you know, wondering why they were being placed in certain positions. But there was, you know, I always say, if you bring in a castle, you've got a plan. It's not an operator that you bring because he's not got a great gun. He's got impacts. It's hit or miss. There's plenty of other operators that've got a better gun and have got impacts. If you bring in castle, you're bringing it for the 3 barricades, and you're bringing it because you've got a good plan. And I think it was you that mentioned it, Afi, about sort of trying to funnel. It looked as though they'd given away a lot of the map.
Yeah.
And I think had Salford been a little bit more switched on to that, they would have taken more advantage. However, Stafford kind of got away with it because they did just create that funnel, and there was almost like a bit of a panic effect. Like
Staffordshire versus University of Manchester. So how do you think that's going to play out?
it's going to be. I think it's going to be a good battle, that, and it could be sort of two teams that we come to see each other playing again later on in the day with the way that the bracket now works out, because it's clear that they're both, you know, going to be favourites because they're the ones that have obviously won the first 2 games. University of Manchester were confident.
Yes, they
really
were very
confident. When we were talking to them earlier, they weren't shy. They weren't shy in saying that they were confident in what they wanted to do.
Maybe that, or a map that Stafford isn't too happy to play with. I think we can definitely see University of Manchester coming out here.
So before we go to the break, should we get our quick predictions on the 2 matches going forward?
I think I'm going to go bold. I'm going to say University of Manchester. I mean, we don't know the map, so I mean it's a little bit difficult to make a prediction. But off the face of it, just with how confident they were this morning, I've got to go with University of Manchester.
I disagree. I think I'm going to go with Stafford. I think if Stafford bring one of the maps that they're comfortable on, like Cafe Bank, you know, maybe Villa, I think they've got already preset plans. You know, they've got strategy, they've got coordination clearly. And
Bandited, which means that it's going to be very hard for them to take control of that and then cash.
Dog's gone from hero to zero as he gets a great pick, but then does manage to C4 himself. Angel going to see the opportunity there and take it with both hands as he is able to pick up King on a rotation. That smoke going to be gone. Now stock control has been gained. Love is going to grab one in return, but he's pretty cut off now from rotating back onto the bomb site. He's not going to be able to make his way through construction. Max finds one onto Thunderhawk, and well, could this be the first round for Staffordshire? Got a lot of work to do here. He's going to have to try and break this down into 1v1s. Glaz watching from afar. Going to be an easy pick there, and well, after you've been proved wrong, the Glaz pick did some work. Max made it work for him.
Now we're going to see Maverick peek up and Loving gets a kill. Oh, Jackal, sorry. And then Angel gets a refrag onto the Cade. Cade getting downed.
Cade could be a huge pick. You're going to lose a C4 there. No Clue going to move on and find that kill onto Loving. So Loving having pretty good form in the last round and the opening of this on the site. And does Thunderhawk still have a C4? You can hear the toss come through. Is he able to hit his shots? No! Thunderhawk comes through. Does manage to detonate in time. And you can see he's going to be pretty pleased with that one. A very sort of take advantage of that. I mean, they're probably going to get the wall open now because, you know, they've got the Thatcher. It's only going to be a mute holding the wall. DHS is going to be downed pretty much straight away into the round and going to be taken out. Angel getting an early kill there. And, well, that's as much as you can ask for from the Zephyr.
Just on the 3 at the front. What we're seeing here is Hibana flashing. She's going to push into the hallway. The mute is going to be holding the angle, though. And they both whiff their shots a little bit. Mute coming out with a lot of HP, though. Angel gets a kill onto Dog. Mute gets a kill onto Hibana, and then is able to go around. He gets downed.
Thunderhawk's played that really well. It's unfortunate there that he's been taken out, but Max coming in at just the right time. He has got a down teammate to his right, and I'm not sure if No Clue is in a position to be revived. It looks as though he's going to try and get away with it. We've got King now playing inside of construction. Now's the time for King to really aggress on in and try and help retake this site. We're going to have Loving coming up the main stairs. We've already seen what Loving is able to do, getting multiple kills with only one magazine. Is he going to be able to pull it off again and keep his team in the fight? He's now in a 4 versus 1. He's got a really tough task ahead of him. Max has found one onto King. Loving is going to find the first. You can see that gun skill there coming out once again. He's going to come to a head-to-head in Gym, and unfortunately for him, loses 1v1. Max there doing the business and grabbing that round. Quite a crucial moment because he's going to be able to cut off any of that rotation. DHS is going to find one out in return onto Artsy, so no more goo mines. Angel doesn't know which way to look. He's going to miss his shots. He could have had 2, but instead he gets none. Thunderhawk is going to clean him up and claim all those main stairs, so no more of those defenders can look to try and rotate on up. DHS now trying to work these vertical angles down in kitchen, aware that someone's probably hiding in and around the boxes area. We have also got Jaeger, who's going to be Max inside of Dirt Tunnel, but with only a minute left on the clock, there isn't a great deal of time. Sure, we've got some hatches open, but still Church Wall hasn't been touched. We're going to get an EMP on it now. Is DHS going to be in a position to try and open up that wall? We have got Smoke playing at the bottom of the corridor, and that could be pretty key. If Smoke tries now to try and block off that main stairs, it could be a good use of the canisters. As it stands, we're going to see Zephyr pressuring in on through Moto as the wall is going to get opened up behind No Clue. Thunderhawk there ready for anyone rotating out, but just not quite aggressing far enough. I think No Clue was actually rotated out and he's going to be in main corridor. Thunderhawk receiving shots. No Clue going to find one onto DHS. Thatcher quickly going to turn around, but No Clue's going to make it a double. Thunderhawk now doesn't know which way to turn. He's seeing pressure from both sides. No Clue goes huge. He gets the triple kill. Can he make it a quad? He's going to be looking for Dog now, as Dog has dropped Moto. It's going to be an easy clutch for No Clue as he picks up a 4K.
4K from a Cade. How often do you see that? I mean, X can't hit his shots on Cade. Imagine a 4K. That is... I really like how Cade played that. That was a very...
Stairways, it isn't going to cut it. Looks to be a whole load of mess going on the east wall. I think it is probably open enough to get in, as King has now established himself on Garage Catwalk. DHS going to make it a triple on the Hibana. 15 seconds left. Will we see a plank come out? No Clue. Once again, going big for his team. Finds one onto Thunderhawk and could be in a position to go massive here. The diffuser is down on Cash Stairs, so all he's got to do is try and hold this. He's going to get himself into an engagement. Finds one onto Dog. King finds one in return. No, the pre-fire shot through the wall, and King making it happen with only seconds to spare.
That was a very, very close round. King just about managed to get that last kill to end the round for him. That is quite impressive, to be honest.
It's probably a good time for him to try and rotate off, because at the minute he's really unaccounted for. Loving getting hot droned once again. Can he hit his shots? No clue. He's been doing work for his team. Angel is going to take him out. A good crossfire established there.
Really good positioning there.
Thunderhawk is going to find one onto a rotating mid canister. Nothing really wrong with that. It is going to stop the push coming up from those main stairs. Just gives them one less thing to worry about. But Angel's going huge. He's now on a triple. 50 seconds left. It's a 4 versus 2. There's still potential here, but that's going to be the last Toxic Babe canister. And well, Thunderhawk is going to just win his 1v1 engagement onto Artsy. No clue, going to trade out onto DHS, and Thunderhawk in a pretty tough spot now. Fortunately, Stock is castled to his left, so he's left with one option, but there are going to be 3 guns holding angles onto him, one behind the mattress and one on construction door. He's going to choose to push on in. He's probably going to get shot in the back here, and he is. The kill comes through from No Clue, and well, I think No Clue needs to change his name. It looks like he's got a good clue of how he wants to try and play. He's been going huge in these last couple of rounds.
What we're seeing here is, I think the explanation for that, something that I'm really happy about, is the angle that they've opened up from the boxes onto the oil pit. I think that will help really later on. Angel gets an opening kill onto IQ.
Oh, he's going to get a double there.
Oh my god. And Artsy gets another. Is Angel going to get the one? And May says no, he gets refragged. Zephyr's... he's not in a great situation now. He has a sound cue now. He has a sound cue that Maestro's in blue. They should be looking towards blue side. One's playing an armory. Zephyr gets the kill off the withstand, and they win the attack around. This is really good for them now.
How does Zephyr get the kill with like 5 HP, Maverick?
Against the Maestro too. Yeah, it is. They've gone quite big there. They've Hibana bug. Ooh.
At that point, I don't think.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
You're coming down to big gunfights there. Yeah. The Hibana bug is you know, it's a bit of an unfortunate one. If that is, I mean, Sledge is well equipped to deal with this. He's just got to find it. There it is on the wall.
And that should be an easy nade. Angel gets an opening kill onto the Maverick. Has he opened up any hatches already though?
Angel's the problem player here. He's the guy that you don't want to be letting get these kills and then get away with it and move himself off again, because he's also got Diffuser down now. So it's really on Manchester to do something about Angel here. They need to try and drone him out. They've not got a lot of time to do it with, but if they leave this to just leaving the Diffuser down on the floor, they're not going to be successful in winning this round. They need to recover that Diffuser. They need to be able to take with little opportunity. But once again, nobody on Manchester knows exactly where he is. Loving could come to blows. Finds one onto DHS before getting traded out. In fact, that was a 1-for-1 trade. Thunderhawk going to find one onto Majiri. Loving is going to be downed in the process. 25 seconds left on the clock now. Effectively, we are in a 2 versus 2. Loving could be revived though.
I think Loving being revived will switch this round completely around. They've managed to get the shield off. They're pushing into Armory. I think they're going to go for the Armory drop. Artsy is in another player's body holding blue. Now, is anyone watching for the drop? They are not holding the drop. 2 people have managed to drop down. I think they're already on the plant, or they're going to be planting soon. And Africa dies. And Staffordshire win that game.
Line up again. Thunderhawk's obviously taking the Jackal because Angel is running an absolute number on the defense. He's just so slippery and they're just not able to pin him down on a drone. They've not got that coordination and they're not dedicating enough time to it. Bringing a Jackal's only going to do so much to limit a player like that. Sure, you're going to be able to get a Jackal ping off him, but what we've seen from Angel is his real danger is in his positioning. And once he's in a powerful position, he rarely moves all too much. He certainly doesn't move unless he absolutely has to, and he's been devastating so far. Times where we've seen Angel be that aggressive player, catching himself out on the roam. He's only able to get rid of one of the Blackbeard shields, but he does get downed in the process. In fact, it's going to be Legion that opens up that rotate hole and is easily able to take out Loving. Thunderhawk not even in a position to try and retrade off that, and he's going to get taken out as well by Max, 5-3. Max just playing a tight corner inside of bedroom. Very powerful position. The breach has now been opened though, and DHS does manage to find one onto Artsy. King gets one onto a rotating Angel. That could be a huge kill. Dog's now able to join the fray and get himself involved, holding onto main stairs, but a big kill coming out there from Majiri. Gets traded out straight away by Dog. Max trades that then out, so all of a sudden these players are watching plenty of angles. These players are making sure they are in the right location. King's going to have to go for the vault through. He's already drawing for the pistol, finds the headshot onto Max. He doesn't know that the last one's over in stock, and Stafford are going to grab that round. No clue, keeping alive till those dying seconds. He had a big impact in the start of the round, and he had a big impact in the end.
I really love the team play by Stafford. You know, for example, you saw on against the Blackbeard, Angel wasn't afraid to let the Legion have the kill there. Angel, you know, got the down, dipped as soon as he could, and he's you know, going off intel. He's not afraid to let the teammates have the kills as long as they win the round. And I think the team play is really showing up there. You know, Angel's getting the opening frags pretty much every single time, and that's really helping them. They then allows the enemies to, you know, for his teammates to push a little more, you know, and like, or sometimes play a little more passive too. Jaeger, Angel's in.
He just finds himself in these off angles like Oil Pit. It's just not somewhere that you're going to check.
They're droning Garage. Gridlock is going to push into Garage. Can Angel get the kill here? Is Gridlock going to push up the Garage stairs? She's holding that angle onto Lounge. No!
She doesn't even know.
Just killing him straight up. And Bandits in a trap situation. They're both locked out of sight while the defenders, the attackers are inside. Do they know about the Bandit though? Did the Bandit rotate it? Loving doesn't know about the Bandit. He gets the kill. Diffuser down too. Max gets 2 kills. Gridlock then kills Max. Smoke got the kill onto Africa. Now we've got 1. What? Hibana manages to kill Smoke with a shotgun out. That is an attack around for Manchester onto Gym Bedroom, and they're in the running. They're in the running for the win now. They are in the running.
Because, as we've seen so far, if you leave someone playing in there, especially someone in an Alder, it is going to be very difficult indeed. Majiri, great opening kill there. He's going to take out the Bandit. That's going to also remove a C4 as well. So a lot of missed opportunity there in terms of planting now. Dog now going to be looking to try and aggress onto this breach. He's got a lot of angles to watch, and someone just coming through that garage door now could be exactly what Manchester need to try and disrupt him and just really force him to, have too many angles to watch.
Let's hope they have a Nomad on main stairs, because what you can see is Loving, Crouch walking up there. The drone doesn't see him. He could potentially get the kill onto Nomad here. If he does that, this round could be flipped over, but otherwise it's looking very favoured towards Nomad. Oh my god. Last one is, this is a attacker win.
Loving last alive. We've seen him do great things on Jaeger. He's still got full health. He's still got a good opportunity, but he isn't even able to win his first 1v1. It's going to be a flawless round there for Staffordshire. And I think that Manchester just got caught out. Why was Maestro still on his evil eye when he knows that site has been breached? He knows
angles. He's got rid of the whole wall there. There's no way that you're going to be holding a punch hole there now. Hibana is holding onto blue, but Cade is going to potentially frag her right now, which he does. Artsy gets a kill. Dog gets Alex, and Alex, it's a trade between Maestro and Maverick, which means there's not much planting now apart from the smokes. Artsy gets another kill. He's holding the back of the boxes now. Last 2 in Moto and main stairs. Nomad got the diffuser, but there's not much possibility for us to push through now. Jaeger is peeking the holes made by the Maverick. Nomad's inside, but he gets refragged. It's a 2v1 situation now. All they need to do is just hold out, and Manchester's got this. And he gets fragged, and Staffordshire win. Staffordshire win the game.
Artsy coming in huge there in the dying few seconds. Again, making the Cade do the work at close range. And it was just a little bit too little, too late coming out for Manchester there. Staffordshire will be the winners. They are unbeaten so far today. Nice little MVP screen there as well. As rightly so, it was Angel. You can see he ended on 14 kills. 3 players hitting double figures on the side of Staffs, and 4 players hitting double figures on the side of Manchester. A very, very, very hard fought fixture, I think it's fair to say. After seeing a 7-2 in the first game, I think we were deserved of an overtime on club. It's a technical map. We talk about it time and time again. And these 2 teams were really, really well matched. There's a good chance I think we're going to see that fixture again in the final.
Yeah, it's a map that you want to go to OT2, to be honest. I think Clubhouse is one of the best maps on the map pool right now. Even though it's defender-sided, as you saw there, with the Maverick available, you can do huge things. It was down to coordination, I think, that really struggled throughout that game. For example, getting the walls open with Maverick, but then having no one to physically open the wall that's soft afterwards. But what we saw there was, they adapted over time, and they actually ended up winning the game because of that. I mean, you saw Angel. Angel went huge. I think a majority of that team did quite well. They all successfully filled their roles, and it was a real barn burn at the end of the day. I mean, yeah, I think Staff definitely wanted that, and they got it.
Stafford deserved to win,
yeah.
And they performed really well. like you say, great standout performances. Angel consistent throughout. No clue, some really, really big clutch moments. I think the same can be said for Artsy as well.
Yeah.
Just stepping up when it mattered and not really leaving anything to chance. That being said, on the side of Manchester, they had the opportunity to win. You know, they were in very good positions and had a couple of things gone a little bit differently. I think we could have seen them winning that. You know, when it comes down to a max OT, there's not a great deal that you can say about it. You know, it really could have gone either way. Had Loving had a bit of a better showing maybe on a couple of the attacking rounds, it could have been a little bit different. DHS standout player, King getting himself involved on the Zafir. That withstand that we saw in the 2v1, you know, you can't really ask for much more than that. I know there'll be plenty of people, if that clip ever makes it to Twitter, that'd be kicking off about the Zafir withstand ability, but it's something that you do have to take into consideration.